Have you ever wondered how much longer you have to live once you reach 70? Every year after that feels more precious. But what if your body is already giving you signs about how long you may live? It's not just about genes or diet. It's about everyday habits and small signs that can tell you if you're on track for a long, healthy life, or if your body is already showing signs of decline. In this article, we'll explore 7 powerful signs that could predict how long you'll live after 70. The best part? These signs are based on real scientific research from people who have lived long, healthy lives. If you want to live a longer, better life, this information will help you recognize these signs in your own body and lifestyle. By the end, you'll know exactly what to look for and what changes you can make to improve your life expectancy. We'll talk about things you might be overlooking, things that can greatly impact your future. Are you walking too slowly? Is your grip weaker than before? Do you have trouble sleeping through the night? These are just some of the signs we'll cover. Trust me, recognizing these signs could change your life. Keep reading, because the small changes you make today could add years to your life. You'll be surprised how simple it can be. If you enjoy this topic, let me know by commenting. Your support means a lot, and if you found this article helpful, sharing it helps spread these valuable lessons. Now let's begin. Sign 1. Your walking speed. Have you ever thought that something as simple as how fast you walk could be a window into your future? It's not hidden in your genes or buried in medical records. It's right in front of you, your own feet. The pace at which older adults walk holds deep meaning. Studies show that people who maintain a steady, brisk walking pace live longer and healthier lives compared to those who slow down a lot as they age. It's more than just a sign of fitness. Your walking speed reveals much about your overall health, including muscle strength, heart health, and even brain function. Imagine 2 men, David and Thomas, both 75 years old. David starts his day with a morning walk. He moves with purpose, his pace steady and confident. When crossing the street, he doesn't hesitate. Climbing stairs is not an obstacle, but part of his routine. His movements flow easily, balanced, and full of life. Then there's Thomas. Once active, Thomas now finds himself struggling to keep up. He used to walk with energy, but over the years, he slowed down. Today, he takes longer breaks to catch his breath, often feels unsteady and can't keep pace with others. While David's energetic walk shows a body that is still thriving, Thomas's decline in pace is a subtle yet serious warning. A slow and unsteady walk isn't just a sign of aging. It could indicate health problems like muscle weakness, poor blood flow, or early signs of brain decline. Our legs truly are the foundation of our lives. When they begin to weaken, it's as if the whole structure starts to crumble. But here's the good news. Walking speed is something you can improve. The more you walk, the more you strengthen your body. If you've noticed your pace has slowed or that you struggle to keep up, don't ignore it. Start small, but start now. Whether it's taking more frequent walks, using light weights, or doing simple leg exercises, each step brings you closer to regaining strength and vitality. You have the power to change it, to take control of your health and future. The speed at which you walk reveals how long you'll continue moving through life. Your walk shows your resilience, determination, and ability to embrace the years ahead. So pay attention to it. Make it part of your daily life and self-care routine. It might be the simplest yet most meaningful way to take charge of your longevity. Don't wait until it's too late to listen to what your pace is telling you. It could determine how long you'll keep moving with confidence and joy. Sign 2. Your grip strength. It might be hard to believe, but the strength of your handshake could reveal more about your future than you realize. Research shows that grip strength is one of the most telling indicators of overall vitality, especially in older adults. A strong, firm handshake signals healthy muscles, good blood flow, and a nervous system that's still working well. But when that handshake feels weak, when your grip isn't what it used to be, it can be a warning sign that something deeper may be happening. A declining grip is often one of the earliest signs of muscle loss, frailty, and possible health risks. We tend to overlook these signs because we expect aging to happen naturally, but the impact of that just aging attitude can be more dangerous than we think. Take Michael, for example, a lively 78-year-old man who used to take great pride in his firm handshake. He was active, lifting light weights, gardening, and carrying groceries without a second thought. He didn't just get by, he thrived. Michael's hands were strong, and so was his spirit. But then there's Peter, also 78, who started noticing that simple, everyday tasks like opening a bottle or holding a grocery bag became harder and harder. At first, he brushed it off, thinking it was just part of getting older. What he didn't realize was that his weakening grip was a subtle sign of muscle loss, a process that wasn't just about aging, but a signal that his body was becoming fragile. Without realizing it, Peter was putting himself at risk for falls, injuries, and potentially even a shorter life. It's sad to think about, but your hands reflect your overall health. A weak grip doesn't just affect your hands. It can be a red flag for the rest of your body. As you lose strength in your hands, your overall muscle strength is likely decreasing too. That's where the real danger lies. The less strength you have, the harder it becomes to stay independent, active, and resilient when facing life's challenges. But here's the good news. You can rebuild and restore your grip strength. It's not too late. You don't have to let weakness take over. With simple exercises like squeezing a tennis ball, using hand grippers, or even carrying light weights, you can fight back, maintain your strength, and keep your muscles in good condition. So, take a moment and test your grip. How does it feel? Is your handshake as firm as it used to be, or is it starting to weaken? Are everyday tasks becoming more challenging than they should be? Don't brush it off as just part of getting older. Your grip strength might be telling you something important. How well you hold on to things today, whether it's your loved ones, your independence, or your health, could be the key to how well you hold on to life in the years ahead. Don't ignore the signs. Embrace the chance to get stronger, to fight for your future, and to live with vitality and strength for as long as possible, because you deserve it. Sign 3. Your ability to stand on one leg. If you're still reading this article and finding these lessons useful, please let me know. Balance is something we often take for granted until we begin to lose it. It's something most people don't think much about when they're younger, but as we age, it becomes one of the most important signs of our overall health. The simple ability to stand on one leg for just 10 seconds has proven to be one of the strongest indicators of how long you'll live. Yes, you read that right. Your balance can give you a glimpse into your future. When researchers studied this, they discovered that people who struggle with maintaining balance are at a much higher risk of falls, injuries, and even mental decline. It's not just a physical problem. It signals something deeper. But here's the good news. Maintaining your balance, especially as you grow older, is incredibly powerful. If you're able to stand tall, balanced on one leg well into your 70s and beyond, you're more likely to enjoy a longer, healthier life. Picture this for a moment. Linda and Patricia, two women in their early 70s, both with very different lifestyles. Linda has always been active. She doesn't just talk about health, she lives it. She walks every day, practices yoga to keep her body and mind sharp, and when she stands on one leg, it's effortless. She can lift her foot off the ground and hold it there for several seconds without wobbling. Her posture is firm, her gaze focused, and there's no question her balance is something she has worked hard to maintain. On the other hand, we have Patricia. She's never really thought about her balance before. It's always been something in the background, a quiet companion she assumed would just stay with her. But when she tries standing on one leg, it's a different story. She immediately starts tipping to one side, her foot shaking and her hand reaching for something to steady herself. This moment is very telling. Patricia doesn't realize that this isn't just a harmless inconvenience, it's a clear warning sign. Her muscle strength, coordination, and even brain function may be declining. And if she doesn't act now, it could only get worse. We need to face the hard truth. Good balance is a reflection of much more than just strong legs. It's a complex dance between your nervous system, muscle strength, and the health of your brain. If you're noticing that you stumble more than you used to, if you feel unsteady when turning quickly, or if you find yourself reaching for walls and furniture just to keep yourself upright, then it's time to take action. These are signs your body is sending you, and ignoring them could have serious consequences. But there's hope. Balance is not fixed. It can be improved. Simple everyday exercises like standing on one foot for a few seconds each day, walking heel to toe, or even practicing Tai Chi are enough to help rebuild your stability. Try something right now. Stand up and lift one foot off the ground. Hold it for 10 seconds. Are you struggling? Don't panic, but also don't brush it off. You're not alone, and you can take action now today. The more you work on your balance, the stronger and steadier you will be in the future. Those few seconds of effort can have a profound impact on your well-being for years to come. Let this be a wake-up call, a reminder that taking care of your balance isn't just about physical health, but about creating a foundation for a long and vibrant life. Sign 4. Your sleeping patterns. The way you sleep is not just about getting rest at night. It holds a deeper, much more important connection to how long and how well you'll live. Sleep is the time when your body takes care of itself, repairing cells, rejuvenating muscles, clearing out toxins from the brain, and strengthening your immune system. It's during these precious hours that your body recharges its energy, resilience, and ability to fight off disease. The truth is, sleep isn't a luxury. It's a biological necessity. Without good restorative sleep, all the efforts we put into maintaining our health can be wasted. And the impact of poor sleep isn't just feeling tired, it can lead to severe long-term consequences. Studies have shown that people over 70 who maintain consistent, high-quality sleep not only live longer, but live better lives, healthier, happier, and more full of vitality. On the other hand, people who struggle with poor sleep face a higher risk of memory decline, heart disease, and even a weakened immune system. Let me share a story. Picture two men, George and William, both in their mid-70s. George has a well-established sleep routine. He goes to bed around the same time every night and sleeps for about 7 hours. When he wakes up, it's like a fresh start. He feels rested, clear-headed, and ready to take on the day. Then there's William. William is always tossing and turning. His nights are filled with restlessness. He wakes up multiple times, struggling to get comfortable, often staring at the ceiling wishing for sleep. And though he spends hours in bed, he never seems to get that deep restorative rest. Over time, you can see the difference. George's body keeps functioning like a well-oiled machine. His mind stays sharp, his energy stays steady. But William starts to feel foggy. His focus drifts, his energy dips, and even his blood pressure begins to fluctuate, all linked to his poor sleep patterns. It's sad to see someone's vitality slowly fading, not because of age alone, but because they're simply not resting enough to sustain their body and mind. If you find yourself waking up several times during the night, struggling to fall back asleep, or feeling completely drained no matter how long you've been in bed, please don't ignore it. Your body is sending you a signal. It's like your inner warning light flashing. Something is not right. Poor sleep can stem from a variety of causes: stress, unhealthy eating habits, lack of physical activity, or even undiagnosed conditions like sleep apnea. It's easy to brush it off as just another inconvenience. But the truth is that sleep quality is crucial and worth paying attention to. But here's the good news. Sleep can be improved, and it doesn't require a complete overhaul of your life. Small changes can make a world of difference. Try reducing screen time before bed, creating a calming bedtime routine, or getting natural sunlight first thing in the morning. Avoid heavy meals late at night, and give your body time to wind down. These simple, effective changes can help you sleep better and in turn feel better, live better, and grow older with greater ease. So tonight, take a moment to check in with yourself. How did you sleep? Did you wake up feeling rested and energized, or did you drag yourself out of bed already exhausted? If you've been struggling with sleep, now's the time to take action. Your sleep patterns today will impact how well you function both physically and mentally in the years to come. Don't wait for things to worsen. Pay attention, make adjustments, and give your body the rest it truly deserves. The strength and health you're hoping for tomorrow starts with the sleep you get tonight. Sign 5. Your appetite and eating habits. What you eat after the age of 70 speaks volumes about your health and is one of the most telling signs of how long you might live. A healthy appetite, coupled with a balanced and nutritious diet, is the foundation of vitality, keeping your body strong, your immune system resilient, and your energy levels high. It's a reflection of how you care for yourself, your body's response to the nourishment you provide, and how well you'll weather the challenges of aging. On the flip side, a sudden loss of appetite or poor eating habits are often subtle but dangerous, signals of deeper underlying health problems that, if left unaddressed, could contribute to faster aging and a diminished quality of life. Take a moment to think about two women, Elizabeth and Sophia, both 74 years old, both at a similar stage in life, yet their health and eating habits couldn't be more different. Elizabeth is vibrant and joyful, savoring her meals and filling her plate with fresh, whole foods. She has found a rhythm in her daily routine where cooking isn't just a necessity, but a pleasurable activity. She looks forward to each meal, and as a result, she maintains a steady weight, feels energized, and radiates health throughout her day. There's a certain zest in her life because she's fueling her body with the nourishment it craves. On the other hand, Sophia's story is different. Recently, she's been struggling with her appetite, feeling disinterested in food, and often skipping meals. The joy she once found in eating has dulled, and she's begun relying on processed convenience foods. Over the past year, she's unknowingly lost weight. What Sophia might not fully realize yet is that this is more than just a small phase or temporary change. It's a significant warning sign that her body may not be absorbing nutrients properly anymore. The consequences could be severe: weakened muscles, slower metabolism, and a compromised immune system that puts her at greater risk for falls, illness, and further complications. This downward spiral, while subtle at first, is a red flag that shouldn't be ignored. A diminished appetite in older adults can often be linked to hidden health issues, ranging from digestive problems to hormonal changes, or even the early stages of cognitive decline. It's like a cry for help from your body, signaling that things are not functioning the way they should. When you don't eat enough, your body begins to break down muscle tissue for energy, which leads to frailty, weakness, and the risk of debilitating falls. You lose the very foundation that allows you to live independently. While a lack of appetite might seem like a mere inconvenience, it can have devastating consequences over time. It's not just about feeling full or not. It's about ensuring your body has the essential nutrients to stay strong and fight off the inevitable wear and tear that comes with aging. So I ask you, when you sit down for your meals, are you still enjoying what's on your plate? Are you taking in enough protein, fiber, and healthy fats to keep your body functioning at its best? Or have you noticed that your appetite has begun to dwindle, leaving you feeling sluggish and drained? Your eating habits today will dictate how you feel tomorrow, next year, and in the years to come. If you've been experiencing changes in your appetite, whether it's feeling full too quickly, a disinterest in food, or unexpected weight loss, please don't brush it off. It could be your body's way of sending you an urgent message you don't want to ignore. Maintaining a healthy, balanced diet is not just about avoiding hunger. It's about empowering yourself to live independently, to feel strong, and to hold on to the quality of life that you deserve. The longer you take care of your appetite and your body's nutritional needs, the longer you'll enjoy those precious years ahead, full of life and vitality. Sign 6. Your ability to handle stress. The way you manage stress in your 70s speaks volumes about how long and how well you'll live. It's more than just a passing feeling. It's an invisible force that impacts every part of you, from your physical health to your mental well-being. Chronic stress is like a slow poison, gradually eating away at your body. It doesn't just leave you feeling irritable or anxious, but it compromises your immune system, increases your risk for heart disease, and speeds up the aging process. It's not just about stress making you feel bad in the moment. It's about the long-term toll it takes on your life. When we carry stress with us like a heavy weight, it doesn't just stay in our minds. It festers and affects our bodies, our hearts, and our energy. But there's hope. The beauty of knowing how to manage stress is that it's within your control. Those who have learned how to cope with life's challenges with grace, calm, and resilience often find themselves living healthier, happier, and more vibrant lives in their later years. You can still be active, mentally sharp, and full of life even when you're aging, as long as you handle stress in a way that doesn't destroy your peace of mind. Consider two people, Edward and Charles, both 76 years old but with very different approaches to life. Edward, despite the inevitable hurdles life throws his way, unexpected medical bills, worries about his health, family struggles, has learned to face these challenges with a sense of calm. He doesn't allow stress to consume him. Instead, he takes a deep breath, prioritizes his peace, and connects with others who lift him up. He knows that dwelling on problems only drains him, so he focuses on solutions and keeps a positive mindset. His steady approach to life allows him to stay strong, active, and resilient, enjoying his golden years with energy and joy. If you are still reading this article and finding these lessons useful, please let me know. On the other hand, Charles's life is filled with the weight of constant worry. He is stuck in a cycle of stress where every little frustration, no matter how small, feels like a huge obstacle. The unpredictability of life overwhelms him, and instead of letting go, he holds on to that anxiety, letting it control his thoughts and actions. Over time, this constant stress begins to show in his health. His blood pressure rises uncontrollably. Sleep eludes him and his body is constantly drained of energy. The toll of this emotional burden is immense. Stress doesn't just feel bad, it physically harms us. It triggers inflammation, and over the years that inflammation is linked to nearly every major age-related illness, including Alzheimer's, heart disease, and diabetes. This stark contrast between Edward and Charles shows the critical importance of how we handle stress. If you find yourself feeling irritable, exhausted, or mentally drained by the challenges you face, take a step back and ask yourself why. Don't let stress pile up unnoticed. It's not just hurting your mood, it's hurting your future. Take control. There are ways to reduce stress that can add years to your life, whether it's mindfulness, exercise, deep breathing, or even just taking the time to laugh with loved ones. Find what helps you let go and find peace in the chaos. Ask yourself honestly, when life throws a curveball your way, do you adjust and move forward with calm resolve, or do you let worry consume you, allowing stress to control your every moment? Your ability to stay grounded, to manage your emotions, and to focus on what you can control isn't just good for your mental health. It is one of the most powerful factors in determining how long and how well you live. You hold the key to your longevity and happiness, and it all starts with how you choose to manage stress. Let go, breathe deeply, and live with intention. The longer you can hold on to your peace, the more you'll enjoy the gift of life. Sign 7. Your social connections. The depth and strength of your relationships, whether with friends, family, or your community, serve as some of the clearest, most powerful indicators of how long you'll live after 70. Countless studies and decades of research reveal a profound truth. Those who maintain strong social ties, who nurture meaningful relationships throughout their lives, tend to live longer, happier, and healthier. These connections are not just important for emotional well-being, they are vital for physical health too. On the flip side, loneliness, a deeply isolating and soul-crushing experience, has been strongly linked to a host of serious health issues, including heart disease, depression, cognitive decline, and even premature death. It's heartbreaking to think that emotional isolation could rob someone of their vitality and joy, but the science is clear. Take a moment to reflect on the lives of two women, Sarah and Rachel, both 78 years old. Sarah, a vibrant and engaged woman, is surrounded by an active social network. She's always reaching out to old friends, attending gatherings, and participating in a local book club, where she gets to share her thoughts, laugh, and connect with people who uplift her spirit. When she spends time with family, she feels a deep sense of belonging, a profound bond that fills her heart. Her life is filled with moments of joy, of lively conversations, and of laughter, which light up her days and fuel her health. On the other hand, there's Rachel. Over time, Rachel has drifted away from her friends. She spends most of her days alone, disconnected from those she once loved. And though she still has family, she no longer reaches out. Slowly, this isolation begins to take its toll. Her health falters, her mood sinks. The loneliness weighs on her like a heavy cloak, and with each passing day she feels more invisible to the world. The difference in their lives is stark. One woman thrives on connection while the other quietly withers from neglect. What's so important about these relationships, and why should we care so deeply? Human connection is far more than just emotional comfort. It has a direct and undeniable impact on your physical health. When you connect with others, when you share moments of joy, sorrow, or laughter, your brain stays active, your stress levels reduce, and your body releases powerful chemicals like oxytocin, those feel-good hormones that boost your overall sense of well-being. These interactions help keep your heart strong, your mind sharp, and your body resilient. But if you begin withdrawing, if you find yourself avoiding calls, isolating yourself from social activities, or choosing silence over conversation, it's time to stop and reflect. This subtle shift away from connection is dangerous. It's a sign that things need to change before they get worse. But staying connected doesn't require you to be in the company of people 24/7. It doesn't mean you have to be the life of every party or always be surrounded by a crowd. The smallest efforts can make a profound difference in your life. Reaching out to an old friend you've lost touch with, joining a group that shares a passion of yours, or even making the commitment to engage in meaningful, heartfelt conversations can breathe new life into your relationships and your health. Every little step you take towards reconnecting brings more joy, more purpose, and more years to your life. The relationships you nurture today, whether big or small, don't just brighten your days. They help ensure that you'll live a longer, healthier life surrounded by the people who matter most. Final thoughts. Now that you've seen these 7 signs, take a moment to pause and reflect on where you stand in your own life. Are you moving through each day with energy and purpose? Or have you started noticing small changes, maybe ones that you've ignored, that could be warning signs? The beautiful thing about all of this is that most of these factors, your walking speed, grip strength, balance, sleep quality, eating habits, stress levels, and yes, your social connections, are within your power to improve. Your future is not set in stone. You hold the key to unlocking the years ahead, and the choices you make today will have an incredible, life-affirming impact on how many vibrant, fulfilling years you have left. Take control of your destiny. Don't wait for tomorrow to make the changes you know you need today. You deserve it, and so much more. So what have you learned about these 7 signs and how they can shape the quality of your life after 70? Have you discovered anything new about the importance of your social connections? How they can impact not just your emotional well-being, but your physical health as well? I'd love to hear from you. What's one thing you've learned today that you'll make a conscious effort to bring into your life moving forward? Please share it with us in the comments below. If you liked this article, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We're here to support you in living your best life. So stay connected, stay healthy, and keep growing.